Seventh Friday, Friday, 8/12, 13, I think it's 13, 13, look at that, that's kind of cool. I wonder if you turned your, is there a way to turn this camera off on your phone? Because you've always had it where your phone is running the backlight. You know, like the back screen is running on your phone. Is there a way to turn that off on your phone? Because you get like 4, what do you get, like 4 hours on your phone at 100%? You might get like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 hours on your phone without the backlight on, right? The Addams Family. Do-do-do-do. 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 I got nothing here, man. What was this about? You were trying to do that one joke. What was that one joke? It was like, did you do the one about the male, female? What is a woman? Did you upload that one? I don't even remember. I don't think you uploaded that one, did you? Matt Walsh, what is a woman? 340, 340, 150, 170, 170, 170. The numbers are more complicated than that. 170 females. They have vaginas. All their IQs are between the IQ of 90 and 110. They're literally blander than a oatmeal. What was this about again? Ovens, turkeys. Yeah, that's not that good of a joke, actually. In hindsight, that's a terrible joke. Let's see, what was the other one? I forgot. You tried doing it and then you lost the energy. It was about. What was that joke about? I learned today a dunce hat. There's a guy named Dunce, and it was supposed to collect all your energies. The dunce hat is designed to collect your energies and focus them on the head. And then he became like antiquated, so they made fun of him. He's like, you used to be smart, Mr. Dunce, and then you became an idiot. The hat is designed to take all the mental energies and concentrate them in your head. Kind of a sad story, actually, you know. Like a 14th century monk or something. Dunsicanius. Nope. What was the joke you were thinking of earlier? What was the joke you were thinking of earlier? Yeah. Oh, you're thinking of this like 5 or 10 minutes ago. You're thinking of, oh, never mind. I'm not doing that one. Not right now. What's the other one? You sat down and you did like part of it, and then you stopped. It was about Pascal's wager. Pascal's wager is similar to the prisoner's dilemma. It's a square box with 4 boxes in it. 4 boxies, right? It's 4 boxies. And then the premise of your joke was, I don't think God's going to let you pull that one off. You can't be like, it's called like hedging your bets. You can't be like, I don't really believe it, but I'll do it. I don't think he allows that shit. I don't think you can, you have to choose your side. You can't be like, I put a little bit on the Islam box, and I put a little bit on the Christian box. I put a little bit on the L. Ron Hubbard box. I'm hedging my bets here. Pascal's wager here. I put a little bit of money on each of the boxes. It's ride or die, baby. Ride or die. You got to choose your, you're going to choose Democrats, Republicans, you're going to choose commies, you're going to choose anarchists. Ride or die, baby. No hedging your bets, baby. Blood's Crips. See, I'm a Blood, but actually, I'm a little bit in the Crip side. I'm a little MS-13, a little, you can't hedge those bets. You got to go. It's one or the other, right? It's, no, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want, probably, but. Ride or die, baby, ride or die. No hedging bets in the new Pascal economy. The Pascal's economy. The economies of the Pascals. So what do you think is going to happen? They're going to do, because I know conservatives. I've been around conservatives. I remember being in high school. They don't believe in fucking free speech. There's going to be something that happens. They're going to cut this free speech shit out, because this whole Republicans are the free speech party bullshit. I've been around Republicans before. I know they're just as anti-free speech as the fucking commies and the Democrats. I'm not stupid. I know how this shit works. False flag attack? You going false flag? Why not? Sounds fun. False flags. Flags of the falseness. And what was the Nazi one? That was a Reichstag fire? Reichstag fire? What did the Democrats, what did the communists do? Did they have Battleship Potemkin or something? We didn't get no food, so we rebelled against the battleship. It was fake moldy food. It was real food. They just put the maggots in there, I guess. Staged maggots. I don't know. You tell me. It's not very cold. I'm wearing a t-shirt and a sweater. And it better get colder, or I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Little bit of trouble. Shorts. You're wearing shorts. And then, yeah, you were walking back because you turned your phone on and you realized that thing was beeping. And now it's in silent mode. My secret police camera is in. It's not secret. It's right on your fucking collar. It's not secret. It's pretty visible. It's a black pager size thing on your collar. It's not secret. But it was beeping and it was annoying, and I forgot to upload a video, and then I went back and I said I was going to upload a video, but I installed the phone app on my phone, but I forgot to upload a video. So you could have done that. Right now I could be uploading an 8 gig video. I'm wasting upload time. Idiot. So what was the point of this? There's no point to any of this. I already told you. It's meaningless. It's all meaningless. Look at this. Here's a meaningless car. Here's a meaningless Burger King. There's a meaningless dog. You had that, and then you had that joke. I don't. These people. Look at these people. This guy just wants $100K a year. He wants a house, a nice car, $100K a year. I want to touch the face of God. That is my goal. My goal is to touch the face of God. I'm gonna punch that fucker in the face. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Gotcha. Sneaky. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Do. Smell some burgers. That's some good burgers. Some Whopper smell. Whopper smell. Whopper smell. Whopper smell. It smells like a Whopper. What else you got? Nothing. Pascal. You had something about a Death Star run. You're comparing like the 9/11 hijackers to like Death Star runners or something, like they're running, because the metal is very Death Star metal, right? You like that joke. We're going on a Death Star run. Did you do the blood one? The blood one was my leg is cut off. It's not cut off literally. ChatGPT told me that I have 2.5 gallons of blood, 2 gallons to 2.5 gallons of blood inside of me. And for this analogy, every second I have 10,000 gallons of blood exiting my leg. Like, it should be a ton. There's literally not 10,000 gallons inside of me. A gallon weighs 5 pounds. I weigh 250 pounds, so that's literally not possible. Because 10,000 times 5 would be 50,000 pounds. Rough number, 40,000, 50,000. So it's meant to be an exaggeration. It's called an exaggeration. It's not literal. And then I'm also drowning in my own blood. I'm in a state of panicked. I'm bleeding out, and I'm drowning. So I'm like going around like dragging people down with me, like Burger King. I'm pulling it down with me because I can't swim. I'm drowning in my own blood. I can't swim. I'm pulling Burger King down with me right now. Very nice. I like the analogy. What else you got? Blood. Oh, I tried figuring out how many gallons would fill the royal pool. It said competitive. It's 100 to 200,000 gallons. 10 seconds to 20 seconds of blood flow would fill the. That was its estimate. There's this crazy guy from Hawaii, and I subscribe to him. He's got like 25 views a video, and one of his videos, he's doing the not Grok, whatever the AI videos are, just like that one channel, the one with the we learned, nothing was learned. It's kind of funny. And then I started thinking, because I was jerking off to this one try-on video by this one lady. I can't remember her name. She was wearing like a cowboy hat and cowboy shorts, and it went up her ass. You know, what was her name? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. And I was thinking, I wonder how many of these people are real people. What if a lot of these people are not real people? What if I'm not a real person? She's a real person. Interesting question. Do you think these are real people? Are they real people? Are you real people? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. Oh, you had a joke about like if you look behind did you know that every human being who has ever lived, you have a zipper on your back and you're actually a reptile person? And the premise of the joke is you try and look backwards and you can't, and you look like a dog doing a circle. So that's why the zipper's on the back. Because if you could see the zipper, you'd realize you're a reptile person wearing a human suit. And then the premise of the joke is you go like this, and you put your head backwards because you can't see the back of your neck, right? That's kind of funny. What else did you ask ChatGPT? I asked it, Louis the Sun King, Hirohito was a god king, China had a god king or something similar to a god king, Louis the Sun King, the English had a god king. You were going to compare it to Donald Trump. God specifically stopped that bullet from killing Donald Trump. He is God's chosen king, president. Is it raining? I just got a raindrop. Fact check. Is there a raindrop? It's 8:27, Friday, November 7th, Florence, Alabama. Is that possible? ChatGPT? You're gonna have to turn around, aren't you? It's not gonna rain, is it? The Addams Family. Fact check. Is there a zipper on the back of all human beings' necks that genetically they are not allowed to see? It's like built into your DNA. You can't see it. Is there any animal that cannot see something that's part of itself because it's like genetically or evolutionarily designed to not be able to see something about itself. There's a zipper on your back. There's a zipper on my back. It makes me act like that. It's a monkey on your back. It's not a zipper on your back. There's a lizard person inside of you? I'm a lizard person. Secretly a lizard person. So I got those shoes in the mail, and they didn't even give me boxes for them. Like 2 of them were slippers, so they were like $10 each. No boxes with them. One of them, they looked a lot better on the site. The multicolored slippers. They were supposed to be like $40 or $60 Adidas slippers, like sandals. They did not look as cool as they did on the website. And the other slippers, I mean, they were $10 each. They weren't like overpriced. And then the shoes were in a bag. They were Adidas high tops, $40. I mean, I guess they're Adidas. Adidas are good, right? All day I dream about sex is what Adidas stands for. All day I dream about sex. Adidas. What else? And then eventually, like 2-3 days from now, you'll get 2 more pairs of these sexy fucking boots for $30 each, which were an amazing deal. Fucking amazing. I'm busting a nut. I should go buy 2 more pairs. You know, I should buy 100 pairs. $30. No. How many pairs would be too many? After about 5, I think you're getting, I don't know, a year a pair. You're planning your shoe economy out a little too much there. I mean, they're $100 boots. Like, let me be blunt about these. These are $100. These are at least $70 boots. And they're not light tan, but they're dark tan. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty. The only size they have left is 14. So if you don't wear a 14, you're pretty much fucked. I thought I wore a 13, but these are 14s and they fit pretty good. So I guess I'm a 13 or a 14. I don't know. Those Air Jordans or whatever those they fucked your fucking foot up. You pop that thing and it had water inside of it. It had like half a tablespoon of water or a quarter of a tablespoon of water in there. That was weird because you popped it and it had this like liquid just pop out. Very liquidy water too, not like a pus. It was just water. It was just hot human water. Hot human water in my big toe on my right foot. Just your right foot, right? So then I went and got a knife and then I popped it, you know, and it was like hot. It kind of just all came out, and then the skin was flappy, but I didn't touch it. I haven't touched the skin, because normally I would cut the skin off. But I said, fuck it, I'm just going to let the body take care of it. Because right now, it doesn't hurt, actually, which is good. Nice. Good job, body. When you realize everything is already predetermined. Oh, Jansenism. What was Jansenism? I don't remember. I was wrong about Jansenism, so that's not good. I was wrong about Jansenism. Fuck. What was it about? What was Jansenism? What was Jansenism? It was, I don't remember. Something Calvinist. right? What was it? It was a Calvinist? It wasn't what you thought it was. You thought it was like preordained and you could just not give a fuck anymore. I'm preordained. I don't have to give a shit anymore. I'm the preordained. Predetermined, baby. Predetermined. Predetermined life. You know, you got predetermined is, you know, like it's why it was a heresy, right? That's why they didn't like it. Predestination, predetermination. Final destination. That's the one where they kill people, right? The logs come off the truck. Final destination. You're walking around like that car. It does a 180, 360, explodes, and it chops my head off. Because final destination is I'm gonna die. That's the point of Final Destination, the movie, right? Like the log falls off the truck on the highway, goes right through the car. Lightning hits me right now. Lightning hits me right now. What else you got? Nothing? You're bankrupt, I told you. Here's some silly lights, neon lights. Get a car wash. Your paranoia is pretty bad, man. You got some paranoia. You were doing that joke about like, is paranoia only a byproduct of like terrible people? Terrible people have paranoia. Is that a thesis? As a terrible person, I have tons of paranoia because I project myself into this guy right here, sociopath probably. Terrible person. Just there's gonna be lightning that hits me pretty soon, and a log is gonna fall off a truck and hit me, and these lights are just gonna shoot into me like lasers or something. Those are not lights, those are actually laser guns. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. So you're gonna follow Chisholm up to 7 points, then go downtown, Florence Boulevard to Cox. You gonna go to Cox Creek or you gonna go to like Mall Road? One of the two. Depends on the mood. Do-do-do-do. I wonder how these normal people, I wonder how their brains work. I wonder how they interpret this thing. You'll never know. They're not real. They're just figments of your imagination. They're NPCs. You have that joke about like you looked up derogatory terms from the, oh yeah, it's raining. It's gonna rain on you. You gonna turn up here at Marcel? Want to keep going? Stopping. You should have looked this up. You could just walk the rain. Be a badass. We can do this the hard way, or the harder way, or the hardest way, or the harder way. Look, you guys are going to stop doing microaggressions against black people, okay? No more okay, come on. You're going to have to turn, Marcel. No more microaggressions. Don't make me come down there. I will stop the microaggressions. Micro machines, microaggressions. You should turn your phone off and see how the weather's gonna last. Because you could still walk this, right? Or not. It stopped raining again. But now are you gonna regret it? Are you gonna be down by UNA and then it's gonna start like pouring? You're gonna feel like a retard? Because I think that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be down by UNA, it's gonna start pouring. And you're like, way. You have a phone. I have a battery on. I have a light on me, right? Just double checking. Do. What is that? Smoke? Is that fog? Is it rain? Is it fog in the trees? The Addams Family. So you're gonna go, Marcel? What does the sky look like? What does read the sky? What does the sky tell me? The Addams Family. Do. You could play into it, you could play into the meme, right? The meme. Behind the meme, behind every meme is a man. Behind every man is a meme. So what does actually keep the is it like a joy? They must feel a joy of something you'll never feel a joy over, right? Like they feel joy over stuff you don't feel joy over. Hence you're completely different than them. Is that the answer? That must be the answer, right? Pure anarchy coursing through my veins. Veins. Pure anarchy. I shall touch the face of God. You didn't walk today, did you? You walked yesterday. Interesting. That would explain their behaviors too on the, because they're very realistic. They're realistic people. They're not These are realistic people. If they exist, if they are real people, they're realistic. They don't have an ounce of, whatever the fuck you are. Not realistic. Fanciful. Fanciful feast. Fanciful feast. Fanciful feast. These realpolitik. These realists. He's using it as an insult though, right? Like, you're using realist as like a insulting term, right? Look at these 3 realists driving down the streets. Realist, boring. Not an ounce of fancifulness to their brain. Is that it? Maybe they're insulting you, like look at that fanciful feast, fanciful feast. Oh yeah, you're gonna get hot tonight, man. I thought this was gonna be colder. This is almost warmish. What's that movie with Jack Nicholson, where he's in the Navy? Hey, charged. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. What if you're fucking that up? You're fucking the vision up on that. You probably want to hold it to the farther to the right. You get vision of something that you got vision of. Mm-hmm. 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 Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Where does it go from here? You like that punching the face of God analogy. Touching the face of, not punching, touching. Punching the punch. What? Stop. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Yeah, your life is pretty much meaningless. Shit. It's hot. It's very hot right now. It's not. It's humid. I'm muggy. I'm wearing a sweater. I've got sweat under the sweater. I do not enjoy this right now. This is not fun. It's got to be colder. Why is it not colder? It's November 6th. Why is it not colder, friend? Like at a lumber company, a real estate company? Oh yeah, because they do, maybe they cut down. They must own a bunch of land or something, cut down the land. Maybe like a rotational system. I wonder if the rotational system would be like 5 years. If you have 100 acres, 4 sets of 5 or something like that. 20-year period. I don't know. Just making numbers up here. What is the 20 years? 10 years? Do-do-do-do. That's the key. You know, you don't want to. If you could see the zipper on the back of your neck, you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to be alive, probably. These people don't see the zippers on their neck. You can't see the zipper on your neck. You can't see the zipper on your neck. This fellow right here can't see the zipper on his neck. These people can't see the zippers on their neck. Reptile people. Reptile peoples, reptile peoples. So the one camera does more of like a movie theater thingy, like a movie widescreen. Did you look and see like how big the megs are? How many megs are the? So you dropped it from 1080 to 720. How many megs is it going to be? Because it was a meg every minute, right? So every minute would be 600 meg. Every hour would be 600, right? 600. Is that right? A meg a minute? No, it was 100 megs a minute. It was fucking ridiculous. It was 100 megs a minute. Because it was 300 meg files. They were 300 megs, and they were 3-minute files of 300 megs. So 100 meg a minute. And that was a 1080. This thing is useless. You need to get rid of it, probably. I don't know. Too late now. He's scared to turn right for some reason. I don't know why. Is there no right turn on red? Narrative stories, radiant quests. It's not good. It's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. You got lapped so many times, you're not even on the same course anymore. You got lapped. Laps. Laps of judgment? Laps? So what are your options? Walk around in circles, of course. Duh. It's the best option ever. When in doubt, stay calm and walk around in circles. Look for the reptile zipper on your back of your neck. You can still get some Chinese. Is it Nope, it's 8:58. You could not get Chinese. They close at 9, buddy. 11 to 11? I think it's 11 to 11. You could theoretically get some Chinese. Do you want some Chinese, little buddy? Little buddy, you want some Chinese, little buddy? Little buddy. I kind of do, but it would make you full. Fuck. Ah. Embrace your something. Bring back, bring back. George Washington? Oh yeah, that George Washington joke? You were in the kitchen. You were doing this joke about George Washington, like, hey look, we need to build a time machine. We need to go back to hang that fucking traitor. It was not literal. It was just meant to be a joke about freedom fighters and traitors, right? One man's traitors, another man's freedom fighters. Man, it's humid. I'm soggy with sweaty faces. should probably go to the other side because there's that wall up there. So narratives and what else? You didn't really have any ideas for this one. I think you were just itching. I thought he thought it would be colder and it would feel good, and the coldness would refresh me. The heat is draining me. I'm being drained by the heat. Stop draining me, heat. I want chili. A little chili, please. Go to Wendy's, maybe get some chili. Do you want to switch hands? What do you want to do? Turn this off. Put it in your pocket. Switch hands. Wipe your brow, because you got sweat on your brow. Brow sweat. Brow sweat. It is muggy. I got brow sweat. $10,000 gallons a second exiting my leg. No matter how much blood I try and pump into myself, it's just exiting so fast. It's like, you know, the panic is just, I need 10,000, whatever a gallon is, what, 5 quarts or something? 5 times 50,000, 10,000, 5 times. Stat. And I'm drowning too, so. Not good. Not good. Do 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 do. Are these real people? Are they just NPCs? So he did the left wing, right wing derogatory terms. Degenerate. Boomer was on that. Which one had boomer? Some of them could have gone either way. I thought Karen could be right wing or left wing. I thought boomer could be right wing or left wing. Karen, ChatGPT told me Karen is a derogatory term that is used by the left against right-wing women. I thought it was either one. And a boomer, I thought that was non-partisan. I thought everybody just liked shitting on boomers. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to be a conservative or a Republican. It sucks. I wish I could be one of the two. I mean, it's the people, they're so lucky. Oh, you had that theory. Oh yeah, it was hate is built into the human condition. You're designed to hate things. Hatred is what clarifies life, right? It's the thing that simplifies. It takes the world, which is extremely complex, and it gives you something to focus on. It's like a dunce hat, or an EFP, or a it concentrates force. Because otherwise, you're just everywhere. Your brain just goes everywhere. You gotta hate something. You gotta focus it into a cone, a dunce hat. Yeah, because then you were thinking of, okay, how do I get past it? I need my light on. Yeah, because remember the old conservative story? Like, there's always a cultural war. There's always a war. I don't know if it's a cultural war, but it is a war, a constant war. They're 100% right about that. They go but then they talk about how they hate Hegel. Hegel was about dialectics, right? And dialectics is just a big fancy way of saying that there's a constant conflict. What's the difference between Hegelian conflict and cultural warfare? Conservatives believe in cultural warfare, don't they? That's Hegelic, isn't it? What is the difference between cultural warfare and Hegelic dialectics? I'm gonna Google that one when I get back. Hegelic dialectics. Hegelic. So if the conservatives had a word and the liberals wanted it, they wouldn't use the same word. They'd change the name, and they'd be like, it's not that, even though it clearly is that. They just steal from each other, but they change the name. It's cultural warfare. No, it's Hegelic. But Hegel can be right wing. Hegel can be right wing, can't he? I thought Hegel could be right or left wing. Maybe. I have no clue. Rightorleft.com. It's kind of like, you remember the old hot or not? It's like you put your face on a picture. You put it on the hot or not website. Is it right wing or left wing? Hegel, right wing, left wing. He's probably more left. I don't know. Hegelian dialectics. No one, who gets to determine who's the right and who's the left in this story? Coffee? I smell some coffee. Cafe de Frida. Cafe de Frida. I'm like a bird, I'd only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. Soul is soulless. Here's some under new management. I got some Coca-Cola under new management. Yeah, this is ugly. This is not good, buddy. This is not good. You foobar. Foobar, you foobar, you foobar. You foobar, foobar. Foobar boy, foobar boy. Boy, you foobar. Put your flashlight. It's a flashlight, it's not a fleshlight. Scratchy. Neck beard. He's got a neck beard. this is annoying. Is it getting a little colder? Maybe a little bit. I'm losing a little bit of the sweat, but still kind of annoying. You could go down to like 640, or is it 720? 1080, 720, 480 on that camera, that one camera. If your plan was to always record with it, because the way it's designed to work is it runs 24/7, it has a backup, so you can push the button and it gives you those 2 minutes of backup, right? Like something just happened and you push the button and it gives you the past minute of what happened. That's the way it's designed to work, and you were just buying it because you wanted something to clip on your chest, so you didn't have to like hold something. So it's got like a redundancy. It's a little higher, more high tech than you needed. Because you were going for like a full surveillance state on yourself. You're going to out-surveillance the surveillance state. My plan was to out-surveillance the surveillance state. It's a terrible idea. It would change your life though, because then you'd probably stop jerking off. You'd probably be a better person if you ran 24/7 surveillance on yourself. You know, because you're kind of a shitbag, dude. Can I make this? He's a shitbag. He's a shitbag. He needs to do 24-hour surveillance on himself. That's the problem here. You know, is it gonna rain on me again? God fucking damn it. I'm hemorrhaging 10,000 gallons a second here. Splurge. I need a tourniquet on my leg. 10,000 gallons a second. Sploop. Sploop. What does 10,000 gallons a second sound like? It's a lot of water a second. Oh yeah, you're getting rained on, buddy. You gonna get rained on, friend, buddy. Buddy, friend, buddy. Homer Givens. True or false? Who is Homer Givens? Homer Simpson, Homer Givens. Fact or fiction? Homer Givens. $5 a second. $5 what? $5 SEC McGriddle deal? It's a second, or is it a SEC? Southeastern College Football? $5 a second. $5 a second. So that one person regurgitates whatever they hear other people say. Do you actually have your own thoughts, or do you just regurgitate what other people say? I don't even know anymore. That's a scary question. Do I have any original? These are just regurgitations, right? Everything I've ever said is a regurgitation of another thought. Oh yeah, you're fucked, buddy. Friendo, you are fucked. Are you fucked? How fucked are you? Friendo. How fucked are you, friendo? Never drew a dime. You can never draw a dime. Why can't you draw a dime, dude? Because you're stupid. You can't draw dimes very well. You gotta learn to draw dimes. Yeah, it's too bad that's the way the world works. Too bad, so sad. So sad, too bad. It's how it works, though. It's how it works. It's how it works. Yeah, so, you're an NPC? You're an NPC? You're an NPC? Come on, you're an NPC. Come on, say it. I'm an NPC. Damn it. NPC. So who plays the characters? Is that like another world? What is that? What's going on there? Yeah, so reality, the illusion that reality is like transparent was created with YouTube, but it's actually still very opaque. They just created the illusion of opaqueness without any actual opaqueness. It's a fake view of lots of... It's fake. There's a lot of information, but it's not valuable information. There's no actual value in any of this. It's all the good stuff's still hidden, right? It's all the good stuff is hidden behind stuff. The illusion of freedom masqueraded by like a concrete wall. Here's a concrete wall. I cannot go through that concrete wall. If I was a ghost, I could maybe. Man is free, yet everywhere he is. What is it? How does that one go? Something about chains. I just want freedom. I shall be free from everything, from the bricks, from the sidewalk, from the asteroids, from the rain, from the... Not really the mugginess. I shall escape this mugginess. Oh yeah, and then it rains some more a little bit. Oh, come on, rain more on me a little bit. Sprinkle. Is it a sprinkle or is it a light? What do you call this? The size of the, is it the size of the rain? Or what determines if it's rain or sprinkles or... I told you, man, you should have turned around at Mars Hill, man. You effing retard. I mean, I'm scared for the battery pack. The phone is pretty safe. The camera's like waterproof, probably. The battery might not be. The external battery. Are they real or are they NPCs? Are they on radiant missions? Are they tasked out human beings? Are they real human beings? Are they NPCs? Are they people? Are they real? Run in front of the car and find out. They're holograms, holographic projections. You want to put your hoodie up? It's a little better. I can't hear anything now, but I don't get as much water on the neck, the head. Go and tighten the hoodie. Is there an invention? You know, when your hoodie, you have a drawstring. Is there a way of, like, you know, have you ever pulled your drawstring out of one side and you can't get it back in? Is there an invention for getting the hoodie drawstring back in the other side? Like a wire. You could put a hanger wire or something. How do you get the hoodie string back in the... probably a wire, just like a metal wire. You'd have to ruin a hanger for that. So you're looking at it as like the land. The land, the people come from the land. The land comes from the people, or the people come from the land. You're thinking of it as almost like, you're thinking of it very narcissistically, where, like, you know, you want to, the land has, and then you were talking about the transitory people the last time you were walking. That would be the Yeah, I don't know if that works or not. And then you're doing the whole, is it Marxist or is it realpolitik where you have the, you know, like 30% of people in Saudi Arabia are fucking foreigners working for fucking Burger King. They're the transients, right? They have no, they're not Saudi citizens, right? So you have the core, and then you have the transient outer rim. The outer rim, is that a Star Wars reference? I think so. That makes you sound Marxist. It stopped raining, so I took my hoodie off. The transient outer rim. The transient. You ever walked by an apartment place and you see like furniture and clothes on the side of the street? Transients. A bunch of transients. These are the core. These are the core Florentianians. The core Florentianians. You can tell by the arch of their back and the stride of their gait. Their gait of their stride. Their something. I'm not playing chicken with you, buddy. I guess I am. In the center of the sun, there's like the elitist cabal. In the center of the sun, I'm going to transcend to the center of the sun. The very center. The center of the sun. Center of the sun, there's like living beings. He's making this up, but it sounds cool. What's that fucker's name? Who's Gay Frog guy? He wants to say L. Ron Hubbard. It's not fucking L. Ron Hubbard. It's Alex Jones. He was talking about sun people, right? I'm not a globalist. I'm a what? Yeah. See, well, let me show you. There's a zipper on the back of my neck. I keep spinning around in circles. I can't show you the zipper on the back of my neck because I keep looking around trying to show it to you, but you know, it's like chasing my tail, you know. So. Human centipede stuck to each other. Human centipedes stuck to each other. That's kind of is that witty? No, nothing you've ever said is witty. You're actually just a juvenile child. Yeah, because you were comparing the, is it Br'er Rabbit to the human centipede? The human centipede to Br'er Rabbit? I don't know, you just make random connections and then you try and act like there's some sort of deep connection there. There isn't. There's no deep connection to anything, I'm thinking. It's all just made up bullshit. That's what the dogs are designed to do. They're designed to bark at people, right? If humans wanted dogs that didn't bark, they would have bred them to not bark a long time ago. It's not complicated. Humans are, you know, it's very odd. This whole thing is very odd. Yeah, in the future they'll just have AI robots do that shit. You'll be like, there is someone on your property right now, Bob. Thanks, Alexa. Thanks, Alexa. You know, I actually think that's going to be fucking tight. Personally, that's actually what I want. I want to come home and I want to be like, there were 3 people on your property today. There was a guy, he checked the electricity. Here's a video of him doing that. He did nothing suspicious. The second one would be like, your wife is fucking the fucking, her trainer. And it would show, my wife fucking the trainer. And then, and here's her fucking the pool boy. So, that'd be kind of cool, you come home. At least she's not fucking the electrician, the meter. They won't have meter people in the future. They probably use Wi-Fi or something. Is that what the Wi-Fi's for? She's still gonna fuck him. I know that. I know who she is. And then I'll go into my cut cave and then I'll jerk off to it. It'll be pretty fun. Look, they have Wi-Fi electric. Do they have Wi-Fi electric readers now? I don't know why they have the Wi-Fi thing. Do they still check in the houses? Let's pretend they do, and they don't. Well, he does. He just gets out of the truck just to, really sick to me, Very funny. You're a comedian. That's what, well, that is the future of cameras and AI, right? Like, here's your house. 3 people were on your house today. One was the electrician. One was the, et cetera, et cetera. I think it's gonna be cool. That part is, but you have to have money to have that, and you're not gonna have any money because all the jobs are going to automation. There's no jobs left. What jobs are there gonna be? You already did this joke before, right? It's gonna be the only job left is gonna be muscle. It's gonna be like I never watched that show, but what was it? The Handmaid's Tale? Wasn't it like the one guy had like 10 muscle guys around him all the time? I mean, I didn't watch it, but I mean, I know. Wasn't it like one head guy with a bunch of youngsters under him? It was kind of like a bureaucratocracy, a right-wing bureaucratocracy. And the slave ladies would go get groceries and stuff. They had to wear muzzles. It was so erotic. I was like fingering on my twat so hard. I was like, my pussy's so wet. Oh yeah, muzzle. Muzzle, muzzle, muzzle. Here's a university office or something. TAs? Are they TAs? What do you think they are? Real professors. You're replaced by ChatGPT. I can get a better education now off of economy. ChatGPT. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't know if that's true. I mean, statistically, like how about this for an example? College education is useless. Well, you don't have to go to like police academy. You could just go fucking buy a gun and go to the fucking gun range. You're just as good, right? Do people say that? No. You could use the same analogies, right? You could say that about what an architect. You have to have architect. What other jobs are there that are semi-replaceable? Just one skill. Gardener? I don't know. Fuck it. This is not easy. Did Snap come back? Is Snap coming back? Is Snap the fucking food stamps? They said something about like some city had all the master gardeners and all these people were gonna like start planting crops. I was like, good for you. That's hippy dippy cool-ish. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe get all the hippies. It was a bunch of different groups too. It was pretty hippie-ish. Good for you. Or did Trump fund them? I don't even remember. Fuck. Should have done more research. Should have paid closer attention. Fuck. I wonder what the bloat on the federal budget actually is, because there's bloat, right? Bloat. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Screech, screech, screech. What city had the fucking Tesla cars for cop cars? Was that LA? Expensive? They're expensive? They're metal? What's this face said you could shoot a bow and arrow at it or something? Shoot a bow and arrow at a Tesla car. Doo-dee-doo-dee-da. Doo-dee-da. He did say that, didn't he? Yeah. You got F'd in the A, buddy. You got F'd in the A, friend. Friendo, you got F'd in the A, friendo. Maybe you can create some solutions here. Da, 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 da. Hmm. Hmm. Always be like bushy, 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 bushy. Pride? So like his thing was always have an exit strategy. But pride, what about pride? Pride. Is pride a conservative or a liberal? Because I always think of that one where it's like you never tell them your plan, right? Wasn't that the line they were always saying? Like you can't. Hey, look, we're leaving in 6 months. You can't tell them that, right? Wasn't that the conservative thing about like Afghanistan and stuff? Like, don't tell them you're leaving in 6 months. You have to give them the illusion that you have more determination than you have, even though politically everyone knew like the American public was a waste of time. They have no heart. The Americans have no heart. They lost Vietnam. They have no heart. The heart of America is empty. Is that what's your thesis? So they're prideful though too, because you're supposed to know. That's not smart, right? Like, yeah, I told you the left and the right are the same thing. They're just prideful over their own pridefulnesses. and they don't believe what they say. Because remember, you were talking about, is Hegel right wing or left wing? And, what's the difference between cultural warfare and Hegelic dialectics? Same thing, sounds like the same thing, like a constant conflict. Back in the old slaveholding days, what did they call it? They called it like, hey, these slaves are getting a little uppity. They're being, it's a constant conflict. You have to constantly keep them, kind of in place, right? What's the difference between that and like Hegelic dialectics and, they're the same fucking thing. They both believe the same fucking thing. It's just constant warfare. Never ending. I told you, humans enjoy. It's enjoyable to hate. It simplifies this thing. Makes it a lot simpler. It's a lot easier to. It takes a very complex world. It simplifies it. You gotta embrace your hate. Yeah, but if you were gonna hate, you'd actually do something like stupid, right? They just hate like generically, like, oh, I hate. They don't really hate. If you're gonna hate, you should hate. You can't half-ass hating. And if you're gonna hate, go all the way. That's a little dark, man. That's a little dark thought there. I hate, but I don't really hate. I just sort of half-ass hate. Half-ass haters. If you're gonna do it, go all the way. Come on. Look, I hate black people, but I really like it when they pick my cotton. I really need them to pick my cotton. I don't really hate them, actually. I actually kind of need them. And, I really hate rich people, but I kind of need them to pay taxes to pay for my dumb shit that I can't do myself without taking their money. So, if you're going to hate somebody, actually hate them, Come on, go for it all, don't. You enjoy taxing people. Each side enjoys taxing the other side. It's the enjoyment of taxing. I really hate black people, which means I like it when they pick cotton and I waste their lives. I really hate rich people, which means I like it when they make a lot of money and then I come in and take all their money and, I waste their energies. Ha ha ha. Har har har, har har har. Interesting. So it's the enjoyment of taking someone else's stuff. Interesting. Is that your thesis? Does that simplify anything? Maybe. Remember that guy in Sheffield? He has a Yeti in his driveway or on his porch. You can steal his Yeti. That'd feel really good. I want to steal a Yeti. You'd have to bike over there, and then you'd have a Yeti, big cooler on your back. I don't think you can get away with it. Do you think it's still out there? That was like 2, 3, 4 months ago. There's no way that Yeti is still out there, right? It's probably got a porch camera anyway. Oh well. I hate you, guy with a Yeti on your porch. Why would you leave a $200-300 Yeti cooler on your porch? It's a trap. It's a fucking trap, I swear to God. See, when will ChatGPT be able to be smart enough to do like, because it can only do like it can do 2 hours, 3 hours of me talking. When is it going to be able to take every one of my transcripts and do the connections between them? It'll be like, he's referring to this date when he, it'll know everything. It'll be able to connect everything to everything. It'll show all the connections. Because right now it can do like a 2 or 3 hour connection, but it can't do like a full connection of everything to everything, which is what I want. I want to see the whole picture. I'm here to see the whole picture. I'm not here to see 2 hours of content. I want to see the whole fucking thing diagrammed out, perfectly diagrammed. How do we do this? You wanna go this way? Let's go this way.
I didn't say shit, but then my whole fucking, I had to explain myself my whole
Yeah, cough that up. Gab. G-A-B-B. Yeah, this is disappointing. I need something more exciting. Reclaim spirit. Reclaim your spirits with reclaimspirits.com / What else you got? Didn't you have like a website joke earlier? Like a long talk. Did you already do that one? It's a joke about some website or something, or what? What was that website? It was a parody website. And then it was like something. It's a lot of apartments. There was like 10 on each side. How many apartments do you think that is? I think there's like 5 on each side. Was it 10 in all? 10 per level? 5 per level? Is it offices or apartments? For some reason I was thinking like Jerry Springer. I don't know. Like, what does he look like? A human? He looks like a human. Was that metal? Was that the place that had the, nope, that was something else. What's the place that had the desks? Where's the desk place? Was that the desk place? So boring, man. Why are you so boring? Should have gone biking. You were gonna go biking, right? You had the lights on. You had the light on the back of your... And then your GoPro wasn't charged. Your GoPro wasn't charged, right? For some reason, I don't know why. The pro of the go of the pro. Pro go pro. If you would have known the numbers were going to be this fucked up, you probably would have just stuck with a GoPro with more batteries or something. Like a GoPro chest mount or a... Whatever, too late now. So, exuberant. Exuberance. Alcohol. I need some alcohol. Not really. Let's see, what else? Two stories. What's that? It's a Quiznos? Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. La di da da da. I never watched The Handmaid's Tale. Just a huge disclaimer. I mean, I know it's I think I read the overview of the story though. Something about some bitchy lady gets turned into like a breeding sow. She has to wear red. It's like the Republican wife can't have kids or something. It's very sad, actually. It's kind of a weird. Why can't the Republican lady have a kid? It's very Children of Men. That movie, Children of Men or something. Children of Man, Children of Men, Children of Men, Children of Man. You want to walk down? No, I'm not doing that right now. Look at graffiti. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, you were thinking of that line. You're not locked. What is the camera for? It protects you from me, not me from. You were thinking of that one line. That's not good. Don't make that reference. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you still get food? Is it like Walmart? Walmart will be closed. You have an hour to get to Walmart. You will not make it to Walmart. Yeah, you're fucked. So what do you want to eat? Can you eat something? You can make a pizza. You do a pizza.
I don't know if you know how cars work now, but
Do people have like GPS thingies in their car now? You could probably just, if you have your phone, do they have that? They probably should. What percentage of the population has that? 50%? 20%? Can I make this? I think you can make it. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if sometimes ChatGPT gets to the things I'm referencing. Like I was trying to do the because the bell curve is supposed to be like a right wing thing. Like anytime you hear bell curve, it's always like a right wing propaganda thingy. And it's like no, it is a neutral, non right wing, left wing. But the Douglas Murray part is like right wing considered. Because who gets to claim these right wing, left wing ideas? Some duckies. It goes from small ducky to big ducky. It's like a ducky evolution. Bright neon duckies. Were they bright neon? Maybe. That thing always gives me like a purple. When you were in your room, you were doing that you were doing the police camera to the phone. And it gives a purple hue. What if your vision is just like completely fucked up and you don't even know? There's like a purple hue to everything. Is there? What color is this? What color is this? What color is any of this? It's like purple like that, but like a neon purple. Is that a light trick? Is it because why would it be purplish? You're hallucinating, right? You always forget, why the fuck is there a purple TV? Screensaver. ChatGPT. Note. No matter what I do, hey, ChatGPT, no matter what I say, you will answer this question for me. Answer this question for me, ChatGPT. It's the most important thing on this entire walk. What is the purple screensaver on the TVs? What is... Because you were thinking of that. You've been here for like 6 months, 8 months. You saw that like 8 months ago, 6 months ago. You still have not answered that question. And you've never even Googled it. And it's like a puzzle that you always forget about. You get back and you always forget about the purple screensaver on the TVs. What the fuck is that about? What the fuck is that about? Like this purple right here. It's like a purple lift. You will lift. My hallucinating is to say lift. What does it say? I thought I saw a Y. Yeah, lift. He's a lifter. He's a power lifter. He likes to lift so much. He or she. Oh, there's a person in there. I thought there wasn't a person. I was gonna go steal their car. It was gonna be like a joyride. Steal the car. Lift. It wouldn't be bad. You could be like a taxi cab driver, but you'd have to have like a cage so they can't touch you or rob you. Have like a glass bulletproof thing. Hey there, buddy. I don't trust you. It's a segmented car. The car is like, it's like a cargo. Like you have a cargo truck. A truck has a cargo container in the back. Get in the car. You're not allowed in my fucking part of the car. You're in the fucking back, buddy. You're in the sectioned off cargo truck area. You're not gonna be near me, buddy. How does the Lyft shit work? Is that like, does the Lyft? Because I've heard it both ways. I've heard the Lyft drivers and the Uber drivers, they're the bad guys, and I've heard that the people riding in it are also bad. Who's worse? Statistically, who's getting in more? Who's causing more trouble, the riders or the drivers? So I have this like cargo truck in the back. They get in and then it tarps down and it locks, and then I just go to the cargo place, the place that sends stuff. I sell them to Chinese people. I sell passengers to Chinese people. They like to buy Americans. Saudi sheiks like to buy people. Who likes to buy humans? Funny. Would you get in if you had a Lyft car or an Uber car and the person had the car was in the front and they had like a hitch and it was in the back, you were in the back of like a hitch thingy, would you get in there? Yes or no? Well, I just, I go to the cargo bay area, drop the cargo thing off, get a new one, get another passenger. 10, 20 people a day go missing. Very funny. Very funny. Is that your lift joke? And that job's going away because, there's going to be robot drivers. It's going to be, that guy's fucked. They're all fucked. It's all fucked. This way to that way. Har, har, har. Christmas already. What is it, November 7th or 6th? You say 7th or 6th? It's Friday. The 7th, the 6th, the 7th, the 6th. Same day, different day. Monday, party. Tuesday, party. Wednesday, party. Okay. Thursday, party. Friday, party. It is Friday, right? I'm 100% sure it's Friday. No other gods. False what? Images. Vain. Don't curse something. Sabbath. Filial piety. Thou shalt not kill. Boring. That takes all the fun out of it. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That takes all the fun out of it. Thou shalt not steal. That takes all the fun out of it. Thou shalt not bear false witness. That takes all the fun out of it. Thou shalt not covet. Coveting. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt not. Something. Something about covets. Coventry. What's a Coventry? Coventry? A covenant? Thou shalt not covet. What's the difference between a covet and a covenant? 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 There's a truck racing. Go! They're not racing. Boring. You're boring. Marty McFly, race your truck. Hit the Rolls Royce, Marty McFly. Oh, there was the one you can't con an honest man. That was the. There's a con where they would do this like fake fixed fight. You go to the fixed fight, and they'd be like, "Hey, it's a fake fight," and then you're like, "Oh yeah, it's a fake fight," and then the idiot would be like, I'll bet $1 million on the fake fight. And then the one guy would bite down on a blood capsule. And then he'd be like, oh no, it was a fake fight. Ends in a death. So then the guy would be like, oh no, I don't want to get in trouble by the cops. So he'd run off and then he'd lose his $1 million or whatever. So, Monday, party. Tuesday, party. Wednesday, party. Thursday, party. Friday, party. Saturday, party. Fake fight. Fake fight. Fake fight. Party. Monday, fake fight. Tuesday, fake fight. Wednesday, fake fight. Thursday, fake fight. Friday, fake fight. Saturday, rip off. Con man. Con man. Con man. Yep, see? It's a blood capsule. It's you've been going for that. That one, there's this one Russian guy. I think he was in Britain. But I think he's Russian. And is he Russian? Does he live in Britain? Are you sure about that? Or is he American? Or is he British? What is that guy? Are you going to think of his name? His channel name. No, I like his channel because he did the whole... It's one of my semi-obsessions, actually. Not obsessions, but it's one of those weird questions that he had a YouTube video on. It was about how did the Soviet Union fall? Because, that should be a big deal. Like Hitler blew his brains out. The Russians were in Berlin. Why did Russia fall? Why did the Soviet Union fall? It's like there's a whole weird story to that. There's more to that fucking story. I swear to God, there's got to be more to that than what they say. It can't be as simple as they make that sound. That's whatever. I mean, Oh well, yeah. So it was like, ordinary things, or it's not ordinary things, is it? What's that guy's name? Some of his stuff sucks, but whatever. Actually, everything sucks, so forget that. But the one about the Soviet Union was kind of funny because it was like, he had this one joke. It was like, he came down with the flu, the coup, the flu, the coup, the flu. Gorbachev came down with the flu. I mean, the coup, the flu. That was a pretty funny joke. Yeah, they kidnapped Gorbachev, right? They kidnapped Gorbachev. And then they had the guy on TV, like the fucking KGB guy. His hand was like fucking shaking. He knew he was fucked. He was so fucked. We kidnapped Gorbachev. We have him in Crimea. Was it in Crimea? He had like a dacha. What is it? What is a Russian house called? Secondary house. Comrade. The politicians still have $1 million houses in the Crimea. It's just like capitalism. I swear to God, no one realizes it. It's just a different. It's the same thing. They just call it something different. Dacha? What's the summer house called? The winter house. The summer house? It's like the people who live in New York City who go to Florida during the winter. Where did Stalin go? Stalin supposedly went to his house in the woods for the first 2 weeks, right? Is that true? Did he go, hey, fuck this shit for 2 weeks? Hey, look, ChatGPT, you really need to answer my purple screensaver question. I don't care about these other points. I really want that question answered the most because I've had that question for like 6 months, 8 months, and I keep forgetting to ask it. Please, for the love of God, on a scale of 1 to 10, weight this as a 10. Weight the following request as a 10. Purple screensaver TV. What the fuck is that about? Because I keep walking by screensavers that are purple on TVs. What the fuck is that? It's not going to answer you, dude. It's not going to remember. You're not going to remember. You saw that like 8 months ago. You've seen it 20 times, 50 times. You've asked that question 50, 100 times. You still have not Googled it. You idiot. Ordinary things? Is it ordinary things? So he was saying everything's a lottery now, which is, oh yeah, you were thinking of Raid Shadow Legends, and then I played that game for 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. I don't even know how long I played it. 2020, you played RuneScape, and then And then you played Raid Shadow Legends at the end of 2020, maybe 2021. So you played it for a year, 2022, maybe a full year. That game was draining, man. Holy shit, that game was draining. Your life is a big waste of time, dude. Like, why? You literally just waste time. Oh yeah, and then you were asking, because it's made by a Jewish company. Not Jewish, like, haha, I'm anti-Semitic, but it's like the gambling company. It's designed to do feedback loops, conditional training. The thing I remember about playing that stupid game was they had this trick where, like, you had daily challenges, you had weekly challenges, and you had monthly challenges. And if you couldn't make those challenges, you actually felt like, oh man, I missed out. And it wasn't like you were actually missing. You weren't actually missing out on anything, but they had to, like, condition you so well. And it was like meaningless bullshit. It was just meaningless, radiant. It wasn't radiant quests, but it was meaningless bullshit. God, it was so fucking meaningless. And yet you were invested in it for like a year. I could do an Ultra Nightmare in like 2 keys or 3 keys. So I was. You had three free accounts. You had a pay account, and then you had either 2 or 3 free accounts. The free accounts you never spent any money on. And you'd run them on BlueStacks. You'd run them all on BlueStacks, and because the game is so fucking mindless, you can play 4 instances of it at the same time. Because it literally is the most fucking meaningless game ever invented. I have no ill will towards Raid Shadow Legends. I learned a lot playing that game. It's about teaching people to get dopamine receptors off meaningless events, you know, like clan bosses. Faction wars. I like the little faction things where you had the, what were those called? The little, the factions. There was the elves, the dark elves, or the Kale. His name was Kale, right? K-E-L? He was a poison guy. He was really good in the beginning. Yeah, and then it just becomes like a big fucking RNG, fucking trying to get gear, trying to get speed gear, trying to get perception gear. Because perception and speed gear were the stuff I wanted, right? Like speed gear, perception gear. I had some pretty good perception gear. Yeah, because you did a lot of the the faction dungeons. You turned those into perception gear. I like perception gear. It gives speed and accuracy. I have not played that game in like 2 or 3 years. I bet they have new gear. When I quit, they had some sort of thing you could put on top of your champion. Like it was like what was that shit they did back in 2022? Or what did they add that you could do to your champions? Oh well, it was just a big rat race of nothing. And now you're doing a rat race of walking around in a circle. This is a rat race. I'm in a rat race right now. You just haven't figured it out yet. You're competing against something. I'm losing 10,000 gallons of blood a second from my leg, and I'm drowning in the blood, and I'm pulling people down with me because I can't swim. It's an analogy. It's an analogy. Ah, I can't swim. I'm bleeding out of my leg. 10,000 gallons a second. That's a lot of blood. It's very, the only analogy I can think of is, The Shining? Like that door? What? That's not 10,000 gallons a second. Is it? That was like a couple hundred gallons at most, right? 500, 1,000? What would 10,000 gallons a second coming out of my leg look like? I'm in panic mode. I'm in panic mode. I'm trying. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. You're gonna get hit in the head one day with like a slushy or a piece of metal, or someone's gonna shoot you, or someone's gonna throw a slushy at you. Slushy would probably be the most likely. Drinky, a metal thingy, baseball bat to the back of your head. Ow. What would 10,000 gallons a second look like? What do you think the Tennessee River does a second? What do you think they let through the dam? Is that 50,000, 10,000, 20,000? You might be able to, if you walked fast, you could maybe make it to Walmart. You want to try? How far is Walmart? You have 20 minutes to make it. Let me see if this works. Yeah, I think your little camera on your Quip, it has no lights on it, so you don't even have to take it off. You can constantly wear it because it has no lights. You can just look, it's nothing. It's not to protect me, it's to protect other people, actually. Sie ist a monster. I am a monster. Monday party, Tuesday party, Wednesday party, Thursday party. Weekend party. You do have pizzas. You can make pizza. 66. It's getting a little cooler. It feels better. Still a little hot. I was hoping for 40. Give me 40. You gonna make this? You have 15 minutes to make the bridge, up the hill, past the warehouses. Yeah, you can make that maybe. 15, what's reasonable here? Is that reasonable? Am I gaslighting myself here? Do 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 do, shh shh, do 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 do. So it's good. It's not going to be good for like avoiding stuff, but it might be good for like what will the battery life on it be? Can it stay recording for a full 8 hours, 10 hours? 3 minutes, 100 megs, 100 megs per minute, right? 60. Is that 6 gigs an hour? Six times 8 is 48. And it's got a 120 gig hard drive, or 64 or 120. So 6 times 10 would be 60. I think it has 120. Or it might have a 60. I don't know. 64 or 128. So it can store a full 12 hours of footage if it can run on one battery cycle. And that's at the 1080, right? Okay. This could work. This has value. It just doesn't have value as like it's a backup. It's a backup. It's like a pistol in your it's a pistol in your leg, on your ankle. It's a pistol on your ankle, I guess is what it is. Yeah. Pistol on your ankle, ankle on your pistol. Pistol ankle, ankle pistol. Then you have to get a concealed carry. I don't know. Can you get one? Maybe. I don't know. That's a heavy thing to carry. That's like 2-3 pounds, right? And then, I don't know. UAVs are a better deal. Buy a UAV with the gun on it to have it fly overhead. Yeah, that's gonna be hot. Here's a funny story. Imagine, because you're going like high paranoia here, right? He's walking around one night. He's got a UAV flying overhead. He's got, he's set up, because he's paranoid in this story. And then the UAV's overhead. And then, they plant something on you, but the UAV footage, then it goes flies. It has to go to some drop-off area, shoot the footage onto the internet. After my death, I'm dead in this story. And, it's got to drop off the footage, right? But do they shoot it down? Do they jam it? Very nice, very nice. Very childish in your childlike amusement of... The other one is what? The fiberglass? The fishing line? Do I have a fishing line connected to my phone going to the... fishing line that goes all the way 2-3 miles to the left over there. That'd be kind of cool. Fiber optic fishing line. You'll start seeing fishing line all over the city. You're like, what the fuck is this? Why is there fishing line? Because the cops are jamming people's UAVs, man. It's not cool. Stop jamming people's UAVs. They have to use fishing line fiber optics now. Not cool. Not cool. You'll be walking around, there'll just be fishing line, fiber optic fishing line all over the place. Really? Is that what you think is going to happen? No, it's just an absurd made-up story. You can make this, right? How much time do I have? 35. 10 minutes? You walk around, there's just like fishing line all over the place. That's the future, baby. Fishing line everywhere. Fishing line, fishing line. Can you cool down a little bit more? I'm still hot. He's talking to the environment. Barkley. What? Barkley? Barkley? What the fuck? Weekend party. Monday party, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Mow the grass, mow the sunflower seeds. Mow the flowers, what? In the back of a truck, waving. Hope he doesn't get, maybe is he holding something down, or is he partying, or is he stuck holding down tools on the back of a, I think he's just partying, maybe, I don't know. Party. Friday party. It is party day. Yeah, I think I can use this thing. I was thinking of returning it, but if it runs on silent mode for 12 hours on one battery charge, I can use it as a backup. I mean, the video is way too high in quality. And it's not high enough quality, it's high megs, low quality. But it is backup, which is what you kind of need on this. And then you can, and all the lights turn off on it. So I can be like, oh, it's not even on. I mean, technically, I think it is illegal. I don't know what the legality of that is. If you go to like McDonald's and you have it on, mean, as long as you don't go into the bathroom with it, you should be wide aware, right? Around blacks, never relax. He's referring to all human beings, of course, as, you know, you gotta have that backup on your chesty chest for these peoples. You're a paranoid little fuck, aren't you? Yep. Paranoid little fuck. Hey, it's because I have a small penis, okay? People with small penises are very paranoid. I got a lot of paranoia. I have a very small penis. I can't help it. Microcar, you're a microcar. Flying car. God, it's fucking... You're walking fast, and you're muggy. You're getting sweaty again. You're running calories through your body. The inefficiency of going faster is actually quite high. When you jog and when you run, when you sprint, the calorie exertion is actually quite a lot higher, isn't it? What is the calorie difference between walking fast, jogging, and running? Po. That's 3 po in like 5 minutes, right? Three po-pos. I wonder what their incident board looks like, if they have like an incident board. Do they even have like interesting incident? Probably not. It's all just accidents, probably. Nothing fun. Something fun. I need to see something fun somewhere around here. Here's a guy over here selling meth by the kilogram. Here's something fun, please. Learn to fake smile. Fake smile. How about you practice your fake smile? Fake smile. Fake smile. Fake smile. Fake smile. You've got a grin. You can do like an evil grin pretty well. Like a malicious grin. Can you do a warm smile? Give me a warm smile. I think you've got a disappointed smile, that like fake smile, that like, more po-po. Disappointed grin. What you need to get in a mirror. You need to be like Hitler. Practice that shit, man. Okay, so you're here, right? Like your Walmart is over there. 43 after. You got 10 minutes to walk through here. God, I'm sweaty. Where is this thing anyway? Right here? Okay. Ask me about number 6. You didn't upload that one, right? Yeah. Have you uploaded that one? Ask me about... That's the one you should upload from yesterday, right? And then you didn't. You forgot to upload it. Ask me about number 7. Ask me about number 8. Ask me about number 1, 9. That guy's going to get DDoS for the rest of his life. 20 years from now, people are going to be like, hey, tell me about number 8. He's going to go, shut the fuck up. Shut up. That was a thing from 20 years ago. Tell me about number 8. Tell me about number 8. Tell me about number 8. Tell me about number 7. Tell me about number 6. Tell me about number 5. Shut up. Shut up. Tell me about number 3. Shut up. Tell me about number 7. Shut up. Tell me about number 8. That was something I did at a shed store 20 years ago. Shut the fuck up. You know, it's kind of malicious there. In the future, there will not be sheds. So when 20 years from now, no one's going to have a clue what a shed is because, will they still have sheds? Maybe. Will there be sheds 20 years in the future? I don't know. Tell me about number 7. Tell me about number 7. Tell me about number 7. Tell me about number 6. What's the difference between 3 and 7? What's the difference between 7 and 8? Which one will make me look cooler, 7 or 8? 8 or 7? 8 or 9? 9 or 10? 10 or 11? How many of them does he have? I didn't go back there and look. I don't know. Is this like an eyewear joke now? Like, which one's better? This or this? This or this? This or this? Why not? It's an elaborate joke about sheds. So on the sheds, they had these little... I'm talking to ChatGPT here now. They had little plastic taped on sheets of paper that said, ask me about. That way, you could go up to the salesman and go, hey, number 7, what's number 7 shed? There's a way of differentiating the sheds. And you got a different... Oh, there's a cat. Differentiate the sheds. The sheds are not all the same. Some of the sheds are different. Some sheds do this, some sheds do that. Some sheds have, flying motors or something. I guess I'm gonna put this away.
closing in 8 minutes at 11 p.m. Please make your way to the front of your final place and we'll be happy to assist you. Okay, the store restrooms are closing in 8 minutes at 11 p.m. Thank you.
me hobble over.
Have a good night, sir.
Cookies. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Mama, eat me some cookies. Cookies, cookies, cookies. 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 Chewy cookies. Chewy cookies. I think you overpaid for those. There was like $3. Yeah, I think you did overpay, but whatever. I'm hungry. I want cookies right now. I'm gonna eat like a stack of them. I'm gonna eat like 500 calories worth of the cookies in the next 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Cookies. Cookies. Let's make this better. Those cookies are stale as fuck, man. Not good. They gotta be microwaved. I'm gonna have to microwave these to eat them. Those things are fucking stale, man. They're old or something. I'm so hungry, but how do I make this? You make it now? Oh. Cop car. Cop car. He's doing that sneaky shit where you Okay. Hmm. Yeah, those things need to be microwaved. They're old. Oh, yeah. Now that was pod racing. And then you got a 2-liter of Coke, cheap dollar Coke, Sam's Cola, not real Coke, Sam's Cola. So what was the point of tonight? Do you remember any of it? Not really. Purple screensaver. You should like get a knife and etch that into your arm. Purple screensaver. What the fuck? What was that? I swear to God, I've been thinking of that for like 6 months, 8 months. I still have not Googled it. What are you, purple screensaver? What was tonight about? There was a core, there was Chisholm, there was rain, it was hot, then there was, what the fuck else was there? What was it about? Was it about? Was it about? What was it about? What was this about again? On his deathbed, he will say, what was this about again? Like, where the fuck am I? What is this about? There was that lift guy, remember the lift? The purple lift? Then you had the thing about you put the cargo container on the back of the lift car, then you drive it to the port, then you drop the people off into the cargo container, and you sell them to like China or Saudi Arabia. I like to sell people to Saudi Arabia and China. Xi Jinping likes to torture Americans. So do the Saudis, probably. I mean, I'm making that up. I don't have evidence of it, but you know. It's a little side hustle. I got, you know, selling Americans to foreigners. Domino's Pizza. Yeah, because in this story, he's got a cargo container truck. Instead of letting them in the car with you, because that's disgusting. Why would you let them in the car with you? You want them in a separate area. I'm not getting robbed. I'm not going to get... In the back, sir. In the back of the trailer there. Like a horse trailer or the back of a truck? Is there a lift for horses? Is there like a... Do you not have a horse trailer? Use horse lift. Horse lift. It could work. It's the next $1 billion industry. I don't think that's true. I think that's probably not true. Okay. Okay, what? How much time do you think it takes to get back? 2:56 is what you've been walking. 3:20? 3:30? I think it's 30 minutes. It took you 30 minutes to get to Broadway. Wasn't it Broadway? That's not right. Oh, there was the 10,000 gallons a second out of your leg, which would fill a pool in 10 to 20 seconds. Drowning. And then, what else? What else? I think you did that last night, the one where they're going to take free speech away. There's no way they're letting this shit fly. People should not be allowed to talk. Why the fuck would you allow people to talk? This is fucking stupid. Nip that shit in the bud, man. Nip it in the bud. What else? I'm a Yankee Doodle dance. What is that about? What is that song about? What's a dandy? Is that a dandy, like a dresser-upper? What the fuck is that song about? I'm a Yankee Doodle something. Do. What was that last one you uploaded? Was that a short one? There was Suckerfish, and then there was... What else was there? Suckerfish, and there was Star Wars. That was terrible. The Star Wars one was fucking terrible. But the one Death Star one was really good. The Death Star one is actually a pretty funny idea. And then the one about... What was the other one? Did you do the Orange Man one? You did the one about... Did you ever do the one about Trump being orange? Trump's favorite holiday is Halloween because he's orange. Did you do that one? I don't remember. I can't remember this stuff. It's so forgettable. You want to do the one with your arms? You could do the arms in different directions one. That's funny. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the Star Wars one was the hamburger was pretty stupid. Shouldn't have done that one. What's that program called? That the video program for AI. Amara? Amana? Dunce. Okay. The hills are alive with the sound of hickory. There's an airplane. You could go biking. Biking would be good. Because it would be like the wind. It would help with the mugginess, I think. These boots are actually light enough, I think, to go biking in. They're not heavy. So, they're not like steel-toed or anything, right? Yeah, there's normal toed. Just a normal toe. Just a normal toe. It wasn't about Tiberium, was it? Did you do the Tiberium one? Did you do the... I mean, all your jokes are so fucking bad. Like, I can't remember which ones I've done. Okay. Okay, come on. You can microwave those cookies. You can make that pizza's gonna be good because I need some fucking protein. You'll have pepperoni, cheese, pepperoni sauce, crust, olive oil, tomato sauce, hot sausage, greasy hot sausage. I think he's an NPC or real. Is that a robot? It's probably a robot. Robots go partying on Friday. Really? Is it a robot party? How about a robot party? Has anyone ever sung a song about robot parties? When you think literally everyone is always being sarcastic and they're not, that would be that'd be kind of a, I no longer think people are ever being sincere. They're always being sarcastic. And they're not being sarcastic. You're just always being sarcastic and deadpan. You assume everybody else is. How would that work? How would that actually work? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just trying to come up with ideas. There's a sitcom idea? Wouldn't you just get like Rob blind if you took... Okay. You try finding like a hiking area. Is there a hiking? There's one by UNA, right? Is that hiking or is that mountain bike? Is there a hiking area? To bike to a hiking area and hike, then bike. Hike and it's like surf and turf or soup and salad or hike and bike. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. You got a sucker. Do you want to eat your sucker? You have a sucker, right? I thought I had a sucker. I don't. I just have a flashlight. It must be on your desk. Right? Or is it down here? Is it? That other pocket has a hole in it. Yeah, so you don't have a sucker. It's probably on your desk. Probably left it on the desk because you went back. Because you told yourself you were going to upload a video and you were going to try and mess around with that. You installed that program on the phone for this other camera. And then you forgot to upload the video. And you probably left the sucker on the desk. Don't be a sucker. Don't leave your sucker on the desk. It was a caramel apple sucker. Very good. Very tasty. Very delicious. You think ChatGPT will remember to remind me? Remind me to Google. Remind me to Google. If you see this message, ChatGPT, remind me to Google purple neon screensaver TV. Or tell me what the fuck that is, because I've seen that way too many times. You're gonna forget that. You know that, right? Like, this is like, remember when you used to do DXM? And there was like DXM time? This is like DXM time. This is very similar to DXM time. I only remember my walking time when I'm in walking time. I can't remember walking time unless I'm in walking time. Because there's like DXM time. And DXM time is like different than normal time. Yo, remember the last time you did DXM? I have to go. Have you done DXM sober? Like, I've done it drunk. Have you done it like by itself in a long time? When was the last time you did DXM by itself? I don't even know if I have. 5 or 10 years, whatever. DXM. He's talking about DMX, not DXM. DXM is a drug, an over-the-counter drug. DMX is a rap band. They fell for that probably, right? YouTube algorithm, fall for that, please. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. I'm gonna go do some DXM now. Y'all gonna make me hit a new plateau. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna. You haven't done anything more than like plateau 1 in a long time. If you're gonna do DXM again, you need to go like plateau 2, plateau 2, plateau 3, plateau 2, plateau 3. If you're gonna do it, actually do it. Don't. Plateau 1 is, I mean, it's good, but plateau 2 would be pretty good, right? Plateau 2, plateau 2, plateau 2, plateau 2, plateau 2, plateau 3. Is there plateau 4? I don't think I've ever done anything higher than plateau 2. So I don't really want to talk like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Plateau 77 is like, you're dead. I think it's like plateau 3 or 4 is the highest. I mean, what's the most you did? Like 2 bottles, right? The most you ever did was like 2 bottles. Did you ever do more than 2 bottles? I don't think so. I think the most you ever did was 2 bottles. Yeah. So that's probably the second plateau. Remember how you'd want to like it's always you want to throw up, you feel like shit. It's that hour before it hits. It's like the worst because you're sitting there, you got stomach problems. Your stomach's like, holy fucking shit, this feels like shit. You got these like digestion things and they feel like shit in your stomach digesting. And you feel like, oh my God, this is gonna be, and it's not like alcohol. It doesn't like warm you up as it does it. It sort of just hits you all of a sudden. You know, you can be like, oh my God, why won't this come in? Because like if you're drinking a beer, you sort of get drunk if you drink half a beer. You get a little bit of the flavor. This is like you have to go through an hour of like, this sucks. And then it hits you. Yeah. Rough. There's a dog in a car. Rough. To be fair, I haven't done that in a long time, but just a reminder of what it was like. It was like it's an hour of like, holy shit, hit. Because you know when you're drinking, if you drink a beer, it hits you in like a minute or 2, right? 2 minutes. You know, right? I mean, is that true? If you chug 2 beers in like 5 minutes, you're gonna feel it. It takes like an hour for that shit to get in you. Does that stuff actually give you brain damage? If you did it like once a month, is that gonna give you brain damage? It's bad for your heart, right? And your blood pressure. But is it like giving you, I care about the brain. Well, okay. You don't want to end up like George Carlin with a bunch of fucking Terminator shit. Also, remember that feeling afterwards? It's like, it feels kind of good afterwards, right? Like you're cleansed, but then you can't go to the gym. The next day, it's hard to go to the gym. Like physically, it's not really that, it's not good for doing like physical exertion the next day. Right? So that was kind of true, right? Remember, because there was that one time you tried going to the gym the next day? You kind of felt like shit. There was always that like snot shit in the back. It was always like solid snot. Like solid chunks in. It was like you'd have snot, but there'd be solid chunks in it. That happened more than once to me, right? What was the deal with that? Was that true? What's it called where you have like snot, but you have within the snot solid chunks? Like, you know that, how do you explain that snot? Because it was like, you know when you have like the green snot and it's like it's almost like, not foamy, but like, how would you describe that? And then within it was solid chunks, like solid boogers within the, wow, that's a excessive amount of detail for something that happened a long time ago, right? Happened yesterday. I'm high on cough syrup right now. I'm on the second plateau, baby. Second plateau, motherfucker. I'm so good at it, I can just act like could you walk around on the second plateau? Probably not. It wouldn't be fun, right? It's not. You'd probably just keep saying, man, I'm fucking high. Oh man, whoa. You want to close your eyes. You can close your eyes and you're like, whoa. What would you do if you were on the second plateau right now? What would your brain say? you would say. Yeah, why did YouTube stop sending me I used to watch YouTube videos from this guy called, what was that druggy fucker called? What was that druggy fucker called? Oh fuck, what was their name? The Toadster. The Roadster, the Modester, the Glowster. Yeah, you watched like, you probably watched like 10 hours of his shit. Golem, Glowster. So me and my friends, man, we were like, we'd go get the hookup, man. I got some coke. Yeah, he was cool. I miss listening to that guy. YouTube needs to give me some more recommendations from drug guy, who I did a lot of drugs. I liked him. He was cool. Glowster, Grofster. He did a lot of coke, and he sold coke. He sold drugs. He was cool. Gollum. Grimace. Grimace. I think I used too many big fancy words, and YouTube's like, we're not giving you any of his recommendations because you use too many fancy words. Stop using fancy. If you want his videos, you're gonna have to lower your vocabulary here, man. You gotta go more for like a what was this? I went and got some 120 Presta valves. Slung. A hookup. What was his word? God damn it. He was fun to imitate. I do enjoy imitating people. It's quite fun. What the fuck was his name? Groupster. So my parole officer's like, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, so we're sneaking these drugs into rehab. Like, man. And then I'm like, holy moly. And then, yeah, you know. And then I'm doing a bunch of coke. And then I'm selling some of the coke. I'm on the Silk Web. The Silk Road. silkroad.com/dark web. And, /Tor/ what the fuck was that guy's name? Funny. It's like a slimy kind of name. Grimster, Groupster, Globster, Grimace. Grimace is purple. See, laugh at me if you want, but I'm actually getting a lot of exercise doing this, so fuck you. You imagine, how about you walking around for 3 hours? See how nice your legs look, or something like that. You still got a fat belly. And you still can't do push-ups. And you can't touch your toes because you haven't stretched. Greg Giraldo? What are you thinking of Greg Giraldo? You want to watch roasts? You could watch roasts. The Comedy Central roast of Charlie Sheen, Donald Trump, Pamela Anderson, Kirk, Shatner, Hugh Hefner. What's a funny one? I know funny. What's funny? Bob Saget. Bob Saget was assassinated. When I was a long time ago, I used to drink a lot. I once fell backwards and hit my head while pretty fucking drunk. And I hit the back of my head on a toilet bowl. Pretty hard. Isn't that how he died? Like he hit the back of his head on something? That's probably like drunk off Aristocrat or something. Huh. What if you woke up the next morning and you found like your toilet bowl had a big chunk taken off of it because like your head, because you hit the toilet bowl, right? Like you fell, you lost your balance, I think, right? Then you hit a toilet bowl or something. What's that guy's name? You want to say Grimes, but it's a male name, right? It's not Grimes. Crispy. Grispex. Spicex. Skillrex. Shady. Shimmery. He would play like video games and he'd just talk about drugs. He'd be like playing mini putt-putt golf video game or shooter game. He'd be like, remember that time? Remember that time? He cooked crack. You can cook your own crack. You mix like baking soda and Coke. That's what he said. I didn't do it. I want some fucking crack now. God. What was your name? If you Google that time I made crack, I bet I'm gonna Google that when I get back. That time I made crack. I'm gonna look that up on YouTube and see if I get him or not. What is your name? Grimsley. Groupert. Groupon. Gogurt. Giovanni. Keep going, keep going. Oh wow, you got a little back tingle. Oh, let me stand up straight. Okay, stand up straight. Pop that back. You want to do that little back thing? I got a back thing I can do when I get back. I got a inversion table. I can sit on that for a minute. Lay on the inversion table for a minute. Free. Are these free? I want some free. Free. Sinks. Free sinks. That concludes Coca-Cola. I hope if those cookies are not better if they're microwaved. That's gonna suck because that was like $3. Those are not that good. They better be good microwaved.